between the Canes and the Noles, once upon a time, barely noticed outside the state of Florida. But those battles in the 80s and the 90s put both programs on the national map, made both of them champions, and we are lucky to have another showdown between these two today. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on another team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Hurricanes will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Florida State's offense will have the football first. Boy, you can go down the list of classic endings in this series, and last year we had one with the Canes pulling it out.
And Miami was the one who got to celebrate because they eked it out, they got the close win, and more importantly, Paul,
breaks into the open. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Noles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They run the reverse. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Plows through the defense. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Seminoles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles!
what a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Carr. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He's in open space downfield. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Wants to throw. It's Burke. Snagged in the middle. It's Singletary. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The give to the back. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Hurricanes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. So a drive there of 84 yards, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, Dave?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, no! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finishes the drive with a thrilling 69-yard run to the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Takes the handoff. It's Thorne. Creates a little room. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Back to throw, it's Burke. The short hands, it's Thorne. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up. and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that. They've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right in the head, too.
A lot of room to the right. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Canes want to crank the tempo. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Singletary. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll run it from the gun.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a fourth down stop. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. To the air. It's Sperry. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got his man across the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. It'll be a draw. Nice move to pick up yardage. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Hurricanes have moved it inside the 20. They'll give it to him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. From the gun, running back on the move. Lowers those pads. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, the ground game. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant, looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. A quick pass to the left. The Canes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Clinton. When you think of the significance of these 2 programs in the history of college football, remarkable that they've only been playing since 1951.
It's crazy because there's so many games you can pull out of your brain, Reese, and I'm sure because you were born then when this rivalry started, that so many games that were so important, that had such big implications, Jesse.
Yeah, it seems like over the...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away on 4th down. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Leaves it with the running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to run for it. Oh, what a move. At midfield, he's got room. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. Makes the grab on the left. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try to bang this one through from 52 yards out and the left hash. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll leave it with him. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Noles and Canes. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
The Seminoles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. To the air, it's Burt. Snagged out of the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Hurricanes want to move quickly. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Canes will call on their punt team. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Halleck. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Snap to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeps it on the bootleg. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Fritz. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcats. Have to put that first down behind them. It's 2nd and goal from the 11. After the run, now to throw. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. To the air, it's Berry. Looking for the goal line. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's 4th down. He'll set up to throw. Into the end zone. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. They tried to run it out of the gun and found no room at all. Complete on 3rd down. At the 15, he's loose. Into the secondary on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Singletary. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Canes are flying down the field. Using his legs, it's Clinton. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Throws to the back. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Back to pass. It's Burt. Blasted as he lets it go. He caught it. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Southern Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Hattiesburg for some time. They're up by 25 over Appalachian State. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Running back searching for a hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll go to the ground. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. And the Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. He's got him. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down.
Number 12, on to kick it away.
Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a 1st down. It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Moore. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They'll send the tight end in motion. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time. 2nd and 6. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll run it from the gun. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They try to pop a run on the draw. The offense coughs it up. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Creates a little space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Finds his tight end. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Looking for a huge play. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Got a man. It's Fritz. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Clinton. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The Warhead on 3rd down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Fights off a defender. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. The Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looking to throw, it's Burt. Finds a tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to throw again. Throws for the tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires it down the seam. And he reels it in at the 15-yard line. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Hurricanes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Off the play fake. Quick strike complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And what a big spot, a big field goal, and he just misses the opportunity to tie this football game. That was needed, 4th quarter. That was a big-time kick. That one might come back to bite him.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It rarely disappoints when the Seminoles and Hurricanes get together, and it is Florida State celebrating the flaming spear of victory by taking down the U. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.